This video will be doing a very quick overview of the inventory management system. Be sure to check out some of the other videos below for a deep dive into specific features. So first we'll come to the Ingredients tab. If we scroll down, we can see all of the ingredients that we've added into the system so far. I can then come and click on the Edit button to enter in what we pay for this item. I can assign it to a category that I've created. Then I can add what my current stock quantity is. Based on this week's orders, it'll automatically tell us the quantity required, and it'll let us know the difference what we have left. Now, more importantly, it'll do the math on our cost for that specific ingredient. So now we can take that one step further. We can come over to our Items tab. Now we can see each meal on our menu, how much is required, the price that we're selling these meals for that quantity, how much it's costing us to make it, and most importantly, the profit. So we can come here and see accurate profit margins for each meal. So for example, the beef patty, I can click View, and this will give me a breakdown of every ingredient, what my costs are like, and this even counts things such as supplies like meal containers and meal lids. Speaking of supplies, we can simply come to the Supplies tab and add a new supply into the system. We could also manage price and inventory for each of these. And I could set up something called a supply basis, which essentially means with every single item, I want one meal container to be added into my list. Back in our Items tab and looking at our prices, where did these prices come from exactly? Well, if we come and view at our menu page, we could see things like asparagus cost $8.99. So that cost is pretty simple. But many of our menus are using packages. So how do we go about getting the correct meal cost for packages? Well, I'll come along and grab one of my test packages here. And this works with both preset packages and selectable packages. So for either package, we're just going to come wherever we set our meal. So here I have my choose your 5 meals component, and I'll click set meals and show included. And we have this new individual price column. This column will accomplish two things for us. Firstly, this will be the price that goes into our inventory system, such as this breakfast burrito at $5. But there's also something else that this column does for us. And if we come back to the General tab of this package, we see we've enabled Allow Cart Add-ons. So what that will allow us to do is for this component, even though we have a minimum and maximum of 5, that will allow the customer to add even more quantity of selected meals, and it'll use this pricing. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at that now. Okay, so I'm on my customer end here. I'll go ahead and select that package and size, and I'll add a couple of items. And if you look on the right-hand side, you'll see that breakfast burrito, and I can increase the quantity, and every time I increase that, the price of the package will also go up $5, since that's the price that I set over here in my individual price column. Going one step further, if we go back to our inventory page, we can see that this breakfast burrito was ordered 3 times for a price of $15. Finally, we've added a new feature which was long requested called ingredient mixes. An ingredient mix allows you to combine multiple ingredients together to use more easily on meals. For example here, I have a special sauce that I'll include with all of my French fry orders or all of my burgers. I could say that this is made up of a half gallon of mayo, a half gallon of ketchup, and 2 cups of relish. So instead of me needing to enter these individual ingredients on every meal, I'll simply be able to apply this special sauce to that meal instead. And with that, that's a very quick overview of our inventory system. Of course, in the videos below, I'll go into much more details about how each of these pages work, and we look forward to saving you some money with this feature.